crucial test of Gorbachev's leadership. Shortly after his arrival in the Lithuanian capital of Vilnius, today Gorbachev got out of his car to speak to the crowd. Gorbachev told the crowd, "We cannot solve all of your problems at once." He said, "We've given you economic independence. We'll see about the rest." ABC's Jim Maury in Vilnius says Gorbachev is walking a tight wire in dealing with Lithuania's push for independence.
Gorbachev has promised not to use troops to keep things in line, but he's also warned that granting Lithuania independence would have a dangerous domino effect in other parts of the Soviet Union.
Gorbachev has scheduled 3 days of meetings with factory workers, with farmers and communist officials, hoping to convince Lithuania that it's in their best interest to remain in the Soviet sphere. Leaders of Lithuania's popular independence movement are asking 1 million people to turn out about an hour from now for a candlelight vigil. More news after this.
He is out at the plate. Tommy Lasorda doesn't like the call. I'm sure he's got a few choice words for the ump.
Spicy lunch at Pete's Chili Hut? That's the last time you'll pick the restaurant.
Lasorda, I'm sick of your belly aching.
I'm sick of my heartburn. I come out to borrow a Rolaids.
Get relief. You know how to spell it. Rolaids.
You didn't even finish your chili.
Sometimes my eyes are bigger than my stomach.
Nobody's eyes are that big.
You're out of here.
Not before I get that Rolaids.
Rolaids antacid. Use only as directed.
Tad Martin, one of the fascinating people you meet in Pine Valley.
Women never try to figure them out. They're infuriating, exasperating, and the things that drive me crazy are the things I love the most. But hey, who needs sanity? I believe women deserve the best, and I'm devoting my life to seeing that they get it.
Celebrating 20 years of fascinating people, All My Children, only on ABC Day TV.
East Germany's communist premier is trying to save his shaky coalition government. In a speech this morning, Prime Minister Hans Modrow told Parliament that he will seek a national consensus on a plan to create a new state police agency before elections next May. 3 non-communist parties are threatening to pull out of the government if another secret police group is set up. Modrow told lawmakers the rising threat of right-wing extremism made it necessary to have a state police force. The Bush administration is taking a wait-and-see attitude toward China's lifting of martial law. Both the White House and the State Department say the effects of Beijing's move yesterday won't be known for some time. Oakland University in the Detroit suburb of Rochester had 3 bombings last night. No injuries reported. Damage was minor. There were no bomb threats. No one has claimed responsibility. The Space Shuttle Columbia continues to circle the Earth, getting closer now to a science satellite the crew wants to bring home. We ask ABC's Vic Ratner at the Johnson Space Center in Houston how the chase is progressing.
Mission Control says Columbia is now 500 miles from LDEF and closing every minute. Later in the morning, the shuttle will fire its rockets again to bring it within 200 miles of the science satellite that the astronauts hope to retrieve tomorrow morning.
Once the shuttle gets close enough tomorrow, the crew will use a 50-foot robot arm to latch onto the 30-foot-long science satellite and place it in the cargo bay. The Food and Drug Administration has recalled the Jarvik artificial heart, which has been implanted in more than 150 patients in the last 7 years. The Jarvik commonly has been used as a temporary measure until a heart donor could be found. Federal officials said the risks to patients were outweighing the benefits. Officials say some rivers and streams in Washington state will remain over their banks through the weekend. 3 people have been killed in Oregon and Washington following several days of storms. The waters now are receding in Oregon. Well, it was only a matter of time. A Chicago poster maker has created a Manuel Noriega dartboard. Michael McCormick says it's $6 each. He expects the Noriega posters to sell even better than his Ayatollah Khomeini dartboard did a few years ago. This is ABC News.
WPTF News Time, 4.5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Good morning. I'm David Sherrill. A discrimination suit nearly 20 years old, filed by more than 100 black agricultural extension service agents against the state, is finally over. The state agreed to pay the agents $800,000 in the suit, which went all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. Retired agent Carl Hodges of Durham calls it a victory.
A lot of the things has happened in the extension service made it will not show up in the monetary thing, but I guess we're glad to get it behind us and glad to know that we were right to start with.
The agents maintained they were denied raises and promotions. The settlement was reached just before a new trial was ordered. Child abuse charges have been brought against a Fayetteville minister and 2 others for allegedly beating 4 children in his congregation with a fan belt. John McCullum of the Holy Tabernacle Church faces 4 counts. Beverly McCullum and Iris Williams face 1 count apiece in the case. The victims were said to be between the ages of 3 and 16. Meanwhile, 27-year-old Ellen Wade of Chapel Hill is expected to turn herself into police today after she was charged with involuntary manslaughter and child abuse in the death of her 2-year-old daughter. The girl died of smoke inhalation from an apartment fire that started when her mother was out running errands. Parents in Chowan County are expressing shock at the magnitude of a child sex abuse scandal at a local daycare center. More than 375 charges have been filed against 7 adults at the Little Rascals daycare facility, where court records say as many as 70 children may have been abused. Sylvia Davidson works at another Edenton daycare center. She says she's setting up monthly meetings with local parents to answer some questions they may have regarding child abuse.
They need to know what things to look for in a good daycare. They need to be aware of what shortcomings can happen in a daycare situation or any daily care situation, whether it be in a private home or in a daycare situation.
Davidson says with increasing numbers of working mothers, it's important that parents feel comfortable with outside parties taking care of their youngsters during the day. WPTF News Time, 7 minutes after 8 o'clock. Let's go back to Dave Clark now for a look at Metro traffic. Dave?
Well, I'm up Creedmoor Road right now. Not seeing any problem getting through the West Millbrook intersection, headed down towards Crabtree Valley, and 70 headed out towards Durham, also fairly lightly traveled. No delays out that way. Wade Avenue towards 40, looking good. Beltline all the way around Raleigh. Not seeing any slowdowns, just about the speed limit's pace all the way. With the WPTF Metro Traffic, I'm Dave Clark.
Thank you, Dave. 7 minutes after 8 o'clock. The news brought to you this morning by J&M Chevrolet Olds Geo, downtown Zebulon. At J&M, price sells cars, service keeps customers.
1990 is here, and J&M Chevrolet Olds Geo is loaded with inventory and great deals. Drive to Zebulon and take advantage of the terrific prices, up to $1,500 rebates and financing as low as 4.8 during J&M's New Year's sale. As always, J&M Chevrolet Olds Geo, your small-town dealer, specializes in great personal service and huge inventories. Let J&M put you into a new car in 1990. Start the new year off right with savings from J&M Chevrolet Olds Geo in Zebulon.
8 minutes after 8 o'clock at WPTF. Thousands of people are expected to flock to the state capitol Monday for a memorial march honoring slain civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. The march is the highlight of a day that will also feature prayer breakfasts, speeches, and a groundbreaking for a new King statue that will go up near Rock Quarry Road. State Senator Wanda Hunt has resigned her seat. She says Democratic Party leaders have been pressuring her to do so since she took a job with the Martin administration. Hunt's district includes Orange and Chatham counties. The mother of a 20-year-old Winston-Salem jogger mauled to death by Rottweilers last year has brought a $90,000 lawsuit against the dog's owner, Thomas Powell. Hannah Prevette says Powell was negligent in the death of her son, Hoke. Powell has pleaded not guilty to charges of involuntary manslaughter in the case. A boxer puppy belonging to William Ellis of Raleigh and his family was found hanged with its own leash yesterday. Police haven't made any arrests, but they suspect the dog's barking may have angered drug dealers who are said to frequent Ellis's neighborhood. Finally, a Davidson County woman known as one of the oldest living twins in the world has died. Allie Grubb Hill died yesterday afternoon of congestive heart failure and complications from a recent stroke at a Denton nursing home, just a few days before she and her identical twin sister Maggie were to celebrate 106 years of life together. Allie Hill leaves a rich legacy behind. She's survived by 30 grandchildren, 59 great-grandchildren, and 21 great-great-grandchildren. WPTF News Time, 9 minutes after 8 o'clock. The 4-day forecast calling for mostly sunny and windy conditions today, a high of 65. We'll see a few clouds tonight, but turning clear later on, low of near 33 degrees. Sunny to partly cloudy skies tomorrow and breezy once again with a high of 50. Tomorrow night, fair skies low down to 22. Turning cooler for the weekend, but it will remain sunny and rather pleasant. High of 44 on Saturday, high of 48 degrees projected for Sunday. Right now, it's 33 in the Triangle. This newscast brought to you by J&M Chevrolet Olds Geo, downtown Zebulon. At J&M, price sells cars, service keeps customers. From North Carolina's News Center, I'm David Sherrill, WPTF Radio News.
All right, thank you, David. WPTF Sports Time now, 10 minutes past 8 o'clock. Here's Garry Dornburg.
Good morning, everybody. In the ACC last night, Maryland defeated Carolina 98-88. North Carolina State over Boston University 95-70. Wake Forest defeated East Tennessee State 73-69. Elsewhere, Kansas defeated Miami of Florida. Missouri down Southern University. Syracuse over St. John's. And it was Arkansas running by Baylor. And in the NBA yesterday, a relatively full slate of games. Utah down Denver. The LA Lakers over Orlando. Golden State got by Dallas. Boston out-dribbled Detroit. Philadelphia down to the New York Knicks. Los Angeles Clippers clipped Atlanta. Milwaukee defeated Cleveland. And Indiana got by Chicago. Sportsline tonight at 7 o'clock. 2 hours of sports talk, including the Carolina Blue Line at 7, right here on WPTF.
All right. Wouldn't it be nice to wake up and be 10 years younger? You can today. To celebrate the 10th anniversary of Bojangles in Selma, go to any Bojangles in Raleigh, Durham, Henderson, Knightdale, and, of course, Selma, and get 10 years knocked off the price. For example, 2 delicious Bojangles sausage biscuits for just $1. And, by the way, register at Bojangles in Selma and an Allen Hyatt Chevy in Smithfield, and you're eligible to win one of 2 Allen Hyatt vehicles to be given away, a 1990 Chevy S10 pickup or a 1990 Geo Prism. Stop by today for the great Smithfield Selma giveaway. Lose 10 years this morning. Head to Bojangles in Raleigh, Durham, Henderson, Knightdale, and Selma. WPTF Metro traffic now at 11 minutes after 8 o'clock. Here's Dave Clark.
Well, Six Forks Road outbound from Wake Forest looking good. No problems out through North Hills, out to the city limits around Strickland Road. Wake Forest Road coming off of Capitol Boulevard headed northbound is also in good shape, as is Atlantic Avenue, just minor delays stoplight to stoplight. Sandy, how about a last look at Durham?
No major delays in Durham either so far this morning, Dave. 15501 between Durham and Chapel Hill moving along at a fairly normal pace. And on the north side, Roxborough Road finally thinned out coming into the Duke Street area. Have one report of an accident at Cole Mill Road and Hillsborough Road. Just look out for that as you come inbound through that area. With the WPTF Metro Traffic, I'm Sandy Stevenson.
Shockey's first sale of the decade. Shockey's semi-annual clearance sale offers all suits and sport coats 20% off. All leather coats and sweaters 25% off. $20 ties, $50 slacks, and $25 dress shirts. Shockey's behind the Red Lobster off Old Wake Forest Road.
Now it's time for us to talk about the weather. Meteorologist Garry Best is standing by. Brought to you this morning by Weathermaster Heating and Air Conditioning, the Triangle's largest residential carrier dealer. The Weathermaster girls, Laura, Joanna, and Peyton, are here with a New Year's resolution for you.
Save money in 1990. Buy a Carrier home comfort system from Weathermaster and save on your heating and cooling bills. Carrier makes the best furnaces and air conditioners. And my dad has the best serviceman in the business. All you have to do is call Weathermaster at 266-4415. Or Durham residents, call 382-8777. And they'll come out and fix your furnace or air conditioner right away.
So what's the word for 1990?
Weathermaster and Carrier. We're not comfortable until you are.
We repair Carrier and all the major brands. Weathermaster.
Good morning again, Garry Best.
Good morning, Maury.
Okay, high yesterday, 59, low this morning, 27.
Yes, sir.
What are the current conditions?
Well, we still have clear skies now at the airport, Maury. Temperature is still 31 degrees as well, with a dew point of 25, a humidity 78%. The winds are south now at 9 miles per hour. The barometer beginning to fall off at 29.95 inches.
Okay, let's head west, young man.
Well, we're heading west, and we're looking at clear skies now across the mountains, Maury. We have clear skies in Asheville at this hour, a temperature of 25 over there. And across much of the mountains today, we're looking at mostly sunny skies. There will be some patchy cloud cover by late this morning and during this afternoon as that cold front gets closer. And the front may even ring out a few rain or snow showers over the mountains this afternoon, with temperatures there generally in the 50s. And across over to the coast, we're looking at some very nice weather. almost beach weather, but of course the water is kind of chilly. But temperatures today are going to be 65 to 70 degrees with an increasing southwest wind later on this afternoon there.
Boy, that's it's really going to be a nice weekend in both ends of the state, especially for the ski operators, because they have a lot of man-made snow, and they may get a little shower or two.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty nice for the ski areas. They will be able to make snow, I think, this weekend, especially starting tomorrow and lasting probably right through Saturday and Sunday. Of course, temperatures here locally are going to be in the 40s on Saturday and Sunday, but probably only 30s over there. So it looks like a good skiing weather. High pressure is going to build in and just about give the entire state blue skies and sunshine right through the weekend. Looks great.
What's ahead for us?
Okay, our 4-day forecast, looking for mostly sunny skies during today. It's going to be breezy this afternoon, mostly with a southwest wind increasing, but that means temperatures will be responding up to 65 degrees. Tonight, though, with the cold front passing through, skies will be partly cloudy during this evening, then clear later at night. Behind the front, a northwest wind with a low near 33. For Friday, sunny to partly cloudy, breezy, and cooler than today by some 15 degrees. Highs only around 50, but that's just about where it should be. Fair and cold, 22 degrees Friday night. Sunny both Saturday and Sunday. Cool temperatures, though, 44 Saturday, up to 48 on Sunday.
Okay, and I'll talk to you first thing in the morning.
Well, have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Gary Best with us on WPTF for Weathermaster Heating and Air Conditioning. It is 34 WPTF degrees. Register to participate in the WPTF Willpack Half-Court Shootout at the NC State Virginia women's basketball game this Sunday. Make 4 shots in order in 35 seconds. You could win some great prizes. A $25 dinner coupon from Pizzeria Uno, Delta Airlines round-trip tickets to Atlanta, leather furniture from Raleigh Leather, and $20,000 toward a car at Family Auto Group. Look for us at the main entrance of Reynolds Coliseum.
From AM Stereo 680, it's the Great Morning Wake Up with Maury O'Dell.
WPTF.
There was no reason to believe
Phil Collins and Two Hots on WPTF. Well, Donna had liposuction yesterday and got rid of some hazardous waste.
All at the same time?
All at the same time.
Well,
now,
good. What you got today?
Today, child abuse with Lee Rosen, attorney Susan Dees, and Denise Everett. So they'll get serious on us today.
That's very apropos considering the news we just had a few minutes ago concerning the daycare center.
Yeah. That's almost more than a person can handle. You know what?
Well, I know.
I'll tell you what, it's 20 after. We need to check on traffic again. We'll do that in a minute.
This Saturday evening, friends of Senator Jesse Helms are honoring him for his 17 years of service to North Carolina in the U.S. Senate. Governor Jim Martin and Lieutenant Governor Jim Gardner will co-host this tribute, supporting Senator Helms' re-election. If you support Jesse Helms, then join Governor Martin, Lieutenant Governor Gardner, and Democrats and Republicans from across North Carolina for dinner on Saturday night at 7:30 in the Carscott Building, State Fairgrounds in Raleigh. Let Senator Helms know that you support his work in the U.S. Senate for a strong America. Governor Martin and Lieutenant Governor Gardner will host this special campaign kickoff salute to Senator Jesse Helms on Saturday night at 7:30 in the Carscott Building, State Fairgrounds in Raleigh. Tickets are $10. Call Helms for Senate for tickets, 850-0922. That's 850-0922. Tickets also available at the door. Paid for by the Helms for Senate Committee.